Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the language of business. Today we are diving into a report about a big merger, and let me tell you, it is juicier than your average office potluck. We are looking at a report filed by Mr. Cooper Group, a mortgage company, and it seems like they are about to get a new landlord. They are being bought by Rocket Companies, the people behind Rocket Mortgage. Think of it as one company renting out its office space to another, but on a much grander scale. Before we dive in, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you are subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below if you want to chat with other finance nerds. This report tells us about something that happened around June 9, 2025, but really kicks off with details from earlier in the month, June 4, 2025. This is a quick update to keep investors in the loop about a major change. So who is Mr. Cooper? They are officially called Mr. Cooper Group Inc., based out of Coppell, Texas. You might know them as a company that helps people manage their home loans. Now, they are getting ready to become part of the Rocket Companies family. This report is important because it is talking about a merger which involves the buying of one company by another. If you are interested, Mr. Cooper stock is traded under the ticker symbol COT on the Nasdaq stock market. So any info about this company stock you can find using that symbol. The main event is that Mr. Cooper is getting hitched to Rocket Companies. They signed an agreement back in March 2025 where Rocket Companies will basically take over Mr. Cooper. There are a couple of steps to this. First, a company created by Rocket called Maverick Merger Sub will merge into Mr. Cooper, then Mr. Cooper will merge into another Rocket company, Forward Merger Sub. It is like a corporate dance-off with a winner-takes-all scenario. One hurdle they have cleared is getting past the Hart-Scott-Rodino Antitrust Improvements Act. Basically, the government makes sure big mergers don't create monopolies, and this deal has passed that test because the waiting period expired on June 4, 2025. They still need a few more things to go their way, like getting other approvals and Mr. Cooper stockholders saying yes. If everything goes as planned, this merger should be finalized around the fourth quarter of 2025. Now let's pump the brakes for a second. This report contains what they call forward-looking statements. In plain English, these are guesses about the future. They are based on what people think will happen, but the truth is anything could change. There are risks involved. The deal might not happen when they expect it to or at all. Getting all the necessary approvals is not a given. The merger could distract the companies from their day-to-day business. There could be lawsuits, and the economy could throw a wrench in the whole thing. Also, Rocket might not get all the good stuff they were expecting from this deal. If you are the type who likes to read the fine print, you can check out the registration statement Rocket filed with the SEC. It has all the nitty-gritty details about the risks and uncertainties. You can find more information in the company's filings with the SEC, including their annual reports and quarterly reports. Here is a heads up for investors. Rocket filed a document with the SEC that includes a prospectus, an information statement, and a proxy statement for Mr. Cooper. Once the SEC says it is good to go, they will send this document to the stockholders of both companies. It is super important to read this carefully because it has all the important information about the deal. You can find these documents on the SEC's website. If you want to dig even deeper, you can find copies of the documents on the investor relations sections of both Rocket's and Mr. Cooper's websites. Keep in mind that the big bosses and directors from both companies might be trying to convince Mr. Cooper's stockholders to vote for the merger. You can find information about these people in the company's annual reports and proxy statements. If you want to know if these directors or executives have changed their holdings in the stock of the company, you can also check that on the SEC website. This report is not an offer to sell any stocks or a request for anyone to vote a certain way. It is just for informational purposes. Ever did dig a step high, can look at the bigger picture here. Mr. Cooper is essentially getting absorbed by Rocket Companies. The report highlights the necessary steps, regulatory hurdles cleared, like the antitrust review, and those still outstanding, such as shareholder approval. While the merger is anticipated to close in late 2025, the cautionary language around forward-looking statements underscores the uncertainties inherent in such large transactions. This acquisition strengthens Rocket Companies' position in the mortgage market. They are not just a lender, they are becoming a one-stop shop for everything related to home ownership. This gives them a big advantage over smaller companies that can't offer as many services. However, there is a risk. Integrating two large companies can be a headache. Different cultures, different systems, and different ways of doing things can clash. If Rocket can't manage this integration smoothly, they might not see the benefits they are expecting. In conclusion, this merger is a big move in the mortgage industry. Rocket Companies is betting that bigger is better, but they need to make sure they can handle the challenges that come with it. Whether it is a slam dunk or a fumble remains to be seen. It all hinges on execution and navigating the ever-changing economic landscape. Alright, that's our breakdown of Mr. Cooper's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.